Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Martin
Hi.
Luther King Day. Hi. People are still making their way out of the waiting room, so I'm going to give it just a couple seconds to make sure everybody is in, and then we'll get started. Couple more. We're getting there. While we wait for everyone to make their way in out of the waiting room, if you're in a place where you can turn your camera on, we always love to see your smiling faces. I see so many of you with your camera on already. And I just spotted a Girl Scouts for Black Lives. Brielle, I love that. You've already got the patch. I love it. Hi, that's an awesome,
Thank you.
awesome patch. Yeah, you want to show it off to everybody?
Is it this one?
Yeah, that's the one. I love it. Awesome. Perfect. Everyone, hello again. Super. There's still people making their way in. Awesome. It looks okay. It looks like we've finally gotten everybody out of the waiting room and into the meeting. So just a really quick hello. My name is Taryn Rimland. I work for USA Girl Scouts Overseas. I am so excited to see so many of you joining us today on what might be a day off. So hello. Thank you so much for joining us. We are really excited to have you. I always joke with these Girl Scouts Overseas programs. I never know whether to say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. It could be any of the above, depending on what corner of the world you're in. But regardless of that, I think the most important greeting for today is Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I hope that all of you have found or will find a meaningful way to celebrate this important day and give service to your community in your own way. I am so honored to be able to introduce you to two very special Girl Scouts and the hosts of our Black Girls Matter program today. Morgan and Makayla are both Girl Scouts in Troop 1363 in Long Beach, California, and also the changemakers behind the Girl Scouts for Black Lives movement. So if you're not already following Morgan and Makayla on Instagram, I encourage you to check them out. They are at Girl Scouts for Black Lives. I'll put it in the chat log as well so that you can find them pretty easily on Instagram and follow along with all of their adventures and their causes. They are really fun follow on Instagram. So I am sure that none of you came to hear me ramble today. So without further ado, so excited to turn things over to Morgan and Makayla. Morgan, Makayla, floor is yours. Welcome.
Thank you, Miss Tamron. I just want to say hi, ladies. Thank you for coming, and I'm excited to meet you guys.
And hi, I'm excited to be with other Girl Scouts. My name is Morgan.
And my name is Makayla. And we are the creators of Girl Scouts for Black Lives. How Girl Scouts for Black Lives started. Girl Scouts for Black Lives started because we were heartbroken when we watched the murder of George Floyd in Minneapolis, Minnesota on TV and on TikTok. There were numerous posts from our friends and social media icons who were speaking out against police brutality towards Black people. We saw people marching peacefully. We also witnessed people who were going to local cities that we love to visit, like Long Beach and Santa Monica, taking merchandise from such as clothes and shoes and destroying stores by breaking doors and windows. We are both very passionate about making good choices and wanting to get involved. So we made signs and joined a peaceful protest in Carson, California with our local councilman, Juwan Hilton. Here is a picture of the flyer we saw on Instagram. So the picture to your right shows the picture of George Floyd and Mr. Juwan Hilton, one of our council members. he decided to make a peaceful protest on Saturday, June 6th at 11 a.m.
Pictures of us at the Peace March on June 6, 2020. This is me holding up a sign, Black Girl Scouts for Black Lives. In the middle, here's me and my sister Makayla. I'm holding my Black Girl Scouts for Black Lives sign, and she's holding up her sign, which says, "This Black Lives Matters." And we're in the last one, which says Makayla above it. We're on the Girl Scouts page, which Makayla holding up her sign, "This Black Life Matters." Pictures of us and our Girl Scout troop sisters. Halfway into the Peace March, we kneeled for 7 minutes and 46 seconds. This was the time that the police officer had his knee on George Floyd's neck. Our Girl Scout troop sisters are Aries, which is a brownie, and Jade, which is a cadet, made signs and joined us at the Peace March. Peaceful process, past and present.
So in these two pictures, we are showing the two protests from the past tense in 1965 and the present protest that happened in 2020. So to your left, it is the protest of 1965, where Martin Luther King Jr. and Bernie Sanders, during the third march from Selma to Montgomery in 1965. You can see in that picture that there were many people in that protest. On the right, it shows that in 2020, not much has changed, and this was like a great experience. We also wanted to show a video of what we were doing at the Peace March. That was our Peace March experience. And in 2015, in our spring break vacation, we went to Georgia. On your left-hand side, it shows Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s child home. We also sat on the porch, as you can see.
In the middle, which is Martin Luther King Jr.'s house, Martin Luther King Jr. was born in January 15th, 1929. It's his house where he lived in.
And he was born in that house too.
And if you see on your right-hand side, you would see the Ebenezer's Church, where Martin Luther King Jr.'s church, where he went to.
And he was a pastor of.
Yeah.
Here are some more pictures of our spring break vacation in Georgia. You can see that to your left-hand side, Dr. King and Mrs. King, that's their memorial site. The caskets are actually in that memorial. And the carriage bottom left is the actual carriage that Dr. King's casket was in.
And if you see, that is the memorial. The us in front of the internal flame near Dr. King and Coretta Scott King's memorial site.
It was burning, as you can see behind us. There was fire burning, but that's normal. And also those are the actual bars that Dr. King was in at the jail cell.
Thank you.
Yes, we want to say thank you for your time. And now we would like to do an activity. So what you need for this activity is you need a piece of paper,
A pencil,
and scissors. So I'll give you some time to get those things.
Morgan, Makayla, while everybody's gathering their things, there was one quick question through the chat log was about the light at MLK's birthplace. Was it called the Peace Light, and do you remember anything else about it?
The peace light? Oh, the eternal flame. Yeah, the eternal flame was showing Dr. King. Like, I don't remember it that much because it was so long ago, but at least we have some pictures to remember.
Absolutely, and it was called the Eternal Flame. That's great, thank you.
Any other questions?
What color paper do they need?
You can have any color paper. We just have green. You can get white too. Like you can just get like a regular white paper.
Wait, were we supposed to grab scissors too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scissors, paper, and a pencil. While we're waiting, I actually have a question for you guys. Where are you guys from?
Hawthorne.
I'm from Spain, Madrid, Spain.
I'm from Maryland.
I'm from Paris.
Whoa.
Some great responses coming through the chat log too.
From Madrid.
Ooh, it sounds like a couple from Spain. You also in the chat log.
I see Germany.
Everywhere from Philly and Colorado to Germany. Ooh, South Carolina.
Illinois. New York. Hawthorne. Hawaii. Italy. What time is it for you guys too?
12:15. It's 9:15 in the afternoon. 12:15 in the afternoon.
6:14 in the afternoon.
6:15.
Wow.
6:15 in the afternoon.
It's 9:15
It's
a.m.
it's 9:15 for us in the morning.
Yeah, me too.
Same here.
So does everybody have their things that they need? Yes?
I see
Okay.
lots of scissors and
Yes.
paper in the cameras. I think you're good. Lots of thumbs up.
So the first step is that you want to put your paper sideways like this. So now you want to fold it in half. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you what we're making. So we are going to be making vests. So so the first step is to fold the paper. Everybody has it? I see papers folded. Okay. So now you want to open the paper. And you see the crease in the middle? You want to make sure you fold it to that crease. Fold both sides. Make sure it's the inside. So you just finished part 1 or step 1. So the next step is, you know that crease? You just fold it again from that crease that you just had in the beginning. So the opening part, you want to get your pencil and you put 2 fingers like this and you put it at the beginning of the paper on the flap side. Make sure it's on the flap side. And you want to make a line, or you want to make a semicircle. Yes, Brielle, I see your hand up.
Were we supposed to fold it like this, or were we supposed to fold it at the actual crease on the inside?
You were supposed to fold it inside, like that.
Oh, like a book?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, then I put 2 fingers.
I see somebody's confused, so I'll do it again, okay? So the first thing you do, you fold it in the middle, and then you open it. Oh, where do you put the circle? Okay. I will show you that part. So you still have these inside, and you fold it like this. So you fold it on, you put the semicircle on the flap side. Like there's still a fold right here, but it's still like on the flap side. It still opens.
Excuse me, how big should the circle be?
It should be like however big you want it, but just make sure that just make sure however big this hole is how big this part's gonna be. Like your armhole is gonna be. So try not to make it that big and try not to make it too small. To make a semicircle. There you go. Everybody has it? Okay. Then all you want to do is just cut on the semicircle line. Like this. Everybody has it? So now, Morgan, your turn.
So now you're gonna, if you see, you're gonna see this. And then now you're going to make a diagonal line.
Well, first you want to open it. So your vest is like this right now, but you want to open it so then it's only one. So it folds in like this, kind of like a book, and you want to open it and fold it in like this. So now there's only like one. Yeah, it's a big hole. Morgan. And then you want to make a diagonal on the flap side again. Make a diagonal line.
Would you do the diagonal line?
Make a diagonal line on the flap side. Okay, I'll do this part again. So you see how where from the hole, I cut my hole, then I opened it up, and you see how it opens inside? You want to open this up like this, and you see like this line in the middle? You fold that line again. If you want me to show you again, I can show you again.
Can you repeat the last step, please?
Okay. So it's open, and you fold it in like this. So it's still that line that you did from the beginning. You get it now? Okay. So then you have to,
Cut the diagonal.
yeah, cut the diagonal line. Like this. And that's going to be this part right here. And now you have your vest. You're lost. Okay. Can you unmute yourself if you're lost?
Yes.
So where are you lost on?
Lost when
So it's okay. I see it now. I see it. I see it now, what you guys did.
Okay.
Catch her.
I see somebody said they're going to draw patches on later. That's actually what we were going to do. Yes, Brielle, I see your hand up.
Is the vest like, are these things supposed to be in the back or in the front?
Oh, wait, okay. I see what you did. So what you were supposed to do is, Brielle, was you, when you're at this step, you folded it or you cut it at the crease. You have to cut it at the flap.
Oh.
So, but that's fine. Anybody else need help before we can decorate? Nobody needs help? Okay. So, so now you can just decorate it however you would like. So like you can put like top cookie seller or cookie time or like put any patch you would like on the back. So maybe like arts and crafts, like an arts and crafts patch.
And also you're gonna have to put like you can put like inspiring messages in like the vest.
Yes, you can put words that describe you or any like nice words in the center. Oh, Brielle, I see your hand.
This is the back, right?
You can open to help you. You can open it back up to where it was like this before.
Let me see if I can. Okay, like this.
And then cut it at the crease.
All right here.
Yeah, you can cut it at the other side. Perfect.
Okay, so I cut both of them, right?
Yeah, because you actually did it wrong.
Let me draw my line.
Thank you. Some stuff I can pay for.
Okay.
John, don't smoke it, you'll relapse.
You can even
John,
write
what
like
are
the
you
troop
doing?
number in front. Like this before. This is like a flag right here, and then our troop number, and then we put like so many patches in the back. So on here is like movie madness, make new friends, happy birthday Girl Scouts, we need justice and peace, sun is fun, night owl for camping, I boothed in the rain, I met the cookie time girls, and our GSGLA CEO has a patch, so we put a little patch at the top.
Morgan, Makayla, while everybody decorates their vests, there's a few questions that have come through the chat log if you're willing to answer them. One, I scrolled way up right before we asked everybody where they were from. A couple questions came through. I had to work to find it, but I'll ask you those two first, and then I've seen some more questions come through the chat log. So Rosanna asked, and this is a big question, but what can we do to make a difference? What do you
What can
ladies
we
think we could do to make a difference in our world?
You can teach people the importance of equality. Teach people how you can like not like have like show people what white privilege is and what the difference is between each other. And yeah.
Those are great suggestions. Hey, do you want to pick your camera up a little bit more so we can see your face when you're answering the questions? Yeah, there we go. And we can move it back down for vests a little bit later. Another question that came through a few minutes ago, they're curious how old you are and how old does somebody have to be in order to get involved?
You can be as old as you want. Like you can start right now. And I'm 12.
I'm 9.
Yeah. So we're pretty young.
Were you scared during any of the past year?
I was pretty scared when I saw like so many people like breaking into
And looting stores.
Yeah.
We're scared about.
Yeah, taking like stealing so many clothes and shoes. I was scared about that. But luckily we weren't like close to them.
And here's a follow-up question. How can we not be afraid about what happened during the previous year?
Not be afraid. You can probably just stay positive.
Yeah, maybe get your get your mind off of the looting problem and focus on like Black Lives Matter and um, take it off your mind.
That's great. Morgan, I especially loved your answer, staying positive and focusing on the positive. That can be really helpful in scary moments. Ava's curious how you started, like what inspired your Girl Scouts for Black Lives? How do you start, what made you start an Instagram account? How did all this happen?
So it started off mostly at the Peace March when we made signs, and then we decided to make like a patch out of it.
Well, we mostly, going on from what she said, from what Morgan said, we did go out and I was like, wow, we should make a difference and we should show people that Girl Scouts are for Black Lives Matter.
Excellent. I don't see any other questions in the chat log, but just a reminder, if anybody has any questions for Morgan or Maya, you can send them through the chat log and I'll ask them to the girls. Oh, perfect. Here's another question. What are your, I love this question. What are your plans for the future of Girl Scouts for Black Lives?
My future is to try to make the small business bigger and bring more people into it. And I also want to actually like go out to places and teach people Girl Scouts with Black Lives, how we can make a difference.
And in the future, I want to probably help Makayla and maybe help the business and just be by her side.
I love it. You too. It sounds like you make great partners in change.
Yeah.
Are there any other causes you support, or other somebody's interested in what else you find important, think might be worth changing?
Something that might be worth changing. Maybe the violence in the world.
And I made a saying. I was at this Girl Scout event when I made the saying, we need justice and peace. So I feel like that's actually true. We do need justice and peace.
And some similar questions. When did you start Girl Scouts? When did you join Girl Scouts?
Well, I started when I was a second year Brownie.
And I started when I was a first year Daisy.
What are your hobbies?
My hobbies is I love arts and crafts. I love soccer too. I'm like a sporty person. And Morgan.
Sometimes I go on my bike and go outside, and I can do the piano.
I love it. Perfect. I'll keep an eye out on okay, one more. And then maybe we'll look at what patches we've designed. I would love to see some of the patches that the girls in the room have made. But so question, and then we can show off our patches. Do you like being a Girl Scout?
I love being a Girl Scout. I would never stop.
And I love being a Girl Scout too, but when I age out of it, I'm gonna encourage other Girl Scouts to stay in Girl Scouts if they want to leave.
And I also love selling Girl Scout cookies too.
Yeah, you both have had a pretty successful Girl Scout cookie season last year. Are you selling cookies now yet? Has your cookie sale started?
And no, it actually they actually moved it to February 26th, I think. 21st, actually.
Last year you sold thousands, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We sold
That's incredible.
6,000 boxes in 6 weeks.
Wow. So like social justice change makers by day, cookie entrepreneurs. I love it. You two are really, I'm convinced you're gonna change the world. Well, you are changing the world.
Thank you.
Ooh, someone's curious about bronze or silver awards. Have you earned it, or are you thinking about it?
Well, I'm working on my bronze award. I just started it, and we're gonna be donating books.
And I finished my bronze and silver award. I just actually finished my silver award. Thank you. I just finished my silver award Saturday. It was a pretty fun experience.
What did you do for your silver, Makayla?
So for my silver award, during my summer break, we went out and we gave shoes, clothes, and some hygiene products to this organization called Eastside Riders Bike Club. We also helped them with giving out lunches and breakfasts every day, and we did the minimum of at least 400 lunches and 400 breakfasts each day.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations again. It's so exciting. You just recently earned it.
Thank you.
All right, I think it's time to show off some patches. Let's see what girls have designed. Morgan, Makayla, do you want to? Oh, you already showed off some of your patches.
Yeah.
Well, this
Yeah,
is
let's.
that I kind of made. I put CEO, GSGLA, movie night, I know my promise in law, future top cookie seller, beach cleanup, and cookie rally.
Are we able to see some of yours? Oh, I see a question in the chat. What do you think we can do to help the community? You can help the community by giving education to people that don't really know what white privilege is, and showing them how you can change the world. Oh, I see some vests too. I see a junior vest. Oh, I see a night patch. Oh, I see a rainbow. Ooh, Girl Scout with hearts. Ooh, I see another junior vest with patches that say bridging. I also see, ooh, Black Lives Matter. A Black Lives Matter patch. It's so cute. Ooh, I see a blue patch. Anything else? I see a flag. Ooh, a cookie one and a kite. Ooh, a donation. Computer. Oh, virtual. Top cookie seller. A cupcake. A tent. A heart. It's so creative. I see a moon. Wow. I see so many cool fun patches. They're so cool. I love you guys' vests. Your vests are so amazing. Did you guys write any inspiration in the middle?
Not yet. I didn't have time to look at the rainbow.
Okay, somebody made a patch for LGBTQ. Going to do a donation. A food drive one. That's cool.
I am seeing so many creative vests. Hey, so I would love to take a picture of everybody's vests that they've designed. If you are, and we might post this like on our Girl Scouts Overseas Facebook page or in a publication or something. So if you don't want your picture out on our social media page or anywhere like that, turn your camera off. But if you're okay with that, have your camera on and hold your vest up. I have pages and pages of views. So I'm gonna take pictures of all the different galleries with everybody holding their vests up. So, and you won't know which gallery you're in. So I'm just gonna count to 3. So hold your vest up and cheese no matter which gallery you might be in. Okay, so here comes the first one on 1, 2, 3. Love it. Hang on, let me get to the next gallery. All right, keep holding them up and smiling big. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Okay, and one more round. Hold them up, smile big. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Awesome. All right, excellent. Gosh, these vests are so beautiful. I'm loving seeing them. Before we all say goodbye and move on to enjoy the rest of our MLK Day, again, hopefully in a meaningful, impactful way. Any last questions for Morgan or Makayla?
I see Brielle's hand up.
I actually had a question about the vest. I was going to ask you if we can like decorate it.
Yeah, you can decorate it.
Okay.
Where did you find?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We found the vest by like we were mostly like cutting up stuff, and I'm pretty sure my mom also saw it somewhere too. She saw it on Pinterest too, which is an amazing app, by the way.
Interest is a wonderful thing. Oh, that's a great question. Demi and Chelsea were interested. Do you have your slideshow? Do you have it somewhere that they can access it?
Not right now, but we can send it to you.
Perfect. Yeah. So ladies, if you send me the link and I was going to say later today, if I'm being honest, it'll probably be tomorrow when I send the link to the recording. I'll also include the link to your slide so that everybody can check it out.
Okay.
I shared your Instagram account. Once again, there were a couple questions about your Instagram account. Ooh, I love this question. What advice would you give to future world changers?
Future world. Okay, you can go first.
Okay. So I would say I would be hoping that it would be like more peaceful, and white privilege would just be peaceful in the world, like nothing really happening.
And to the world changers, I would definitely say like thank you. I would try to help them and see what they need to make more world changers.
That's awesome.
Are there any more questions?
Oh, there's some hands up that some girls might want to come off mute and ask. Naya, do you have a question you want to ask out loud?
Yeah.
Yes, my question is, are you doing anything for like a community in Bowie?
You said community. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
What can you do? What can I do in my community?
What can you do in your community? Well, in your community, you can spread out and show people how much like this means to you, and tell them and you can also do like community service to help people, and get a community partner too.
Like what she said, you can get a community partner and basically team up with somebody and make sure people will like your attitude.
what can I do in my own troop to encourage peace, equality, and change? Well, what you can do is that you can, instead of, also this is going on to Naya's question too. You can also, instead of doing, like hanging out on like, MLK Day or Labor Day, or any of those off days, you can do community service. You can help the world.
You can also celebrate the day of service by volunteering.
And also you can talk to your troop leader about take action.
I think I see Greta's hand up. Greta, do you want to ask a question out loud?
If if you're gonna do more organization, like more meetings like this.
Are we going to do more meetings? Hopefully in the future.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay.
And Brielle, do you have another question, or was your hand up from before?
I don't have a question.
Okay.
My hand is still up. No, I didn't have a question.
Got it. Any hopes of making your Black Lives Matter group grow bigger?
I want to go bigger.
Well, I see Becky's hand up.
If you have one wish for the world, what would it be?
If I had one wish for the world, it would be to have equality and, yeah, have equality.
Also, for the meetings, we will post them on our Instagram, and we will be doing more meetings. And if I had one wish, it would be probably to just make peace in the world and spread positivity.
Awesome. Well, perfect, ladies. Thank you so much again for sharing your experience with what you witnessed after the George Floyd murder, with your participation in the protest, with your trip to MLK's birthplace. That makes me want to go visit as soon as I can. It looks like such a special place. And for leading us in such a fun activity. Thank you so much for you've really enriched my MLK Day with I'm in lockdown here in Italy and can't leave the house to do much of anything. So you really helped to make my day a little bit more special and meaningful. So thank you so much. You're getting lots of love in the chat log as well. Lots of thank yous. Thanks for sharing with us. So everyone, if
you're welcome,
heart emojis on people's Zooms. So I think lots of love coming at you from all around the world. So again, thanks Makayla. Thank you, Morgan. And thanks everybody for joining us today, for spending a little bit of time with us.
No, you're welcome. I'm really happy to see all you guys. I'm really happy to see all you guys' faces. It's really nice.
And actually, I see one like real life hand up in the camera. I wasn't paying attention for real life hands. It's your Zoom name is called Award Room. I just sent you a request to unmute. Do you have a question for us? And maybe we'll let this be our last question. What's up, Award Room?
Since we made it, it's Makayla and Morgan. Can we put it on our dolls?
Yeah, you can put on your dolls.
You can put it anywhere you like.
Okay, thank you.
That's a great question.
Send pictures to us.
Thank you.
I was just about to say, if you take pictures of your vest that you created, especially if you put it on your dolls, make sure you tag Girl Scouts for Black Lives, and you can also tag Girl Scouts Overseas. We'd love to see them. All right. Once again, thanks everybody. Thanks for being a part of the program.
Thank you.
Bye. Wait, do we leave?
Bye.
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 Thank you.
Bye.
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 I loved
Thank
it.
you. It was amazing meeting.
Bye.
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 Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Morgan.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.